What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you with another post-game vid. Uh, it's in the excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. It's the next morning. It's not much that I can really say that I didn't say yesterday, but I am gonna point to the point of emphasis. This offense can definitely be great. It can, but anybody who and I hate saying this because every time we play the Patriots it takes me back to this kind of fucking scenario. When you're team building in Madden, the one team that you prepare your team when the one team that you prepare for and you make sure your team is absolutely set for is the Patriots. The Patriots are not a hard team to beat. Everybody, I mean, of course, it looked that way last night. I saw 3 different coverages the whole night, literally 3, and I'm not even including the few blitzes that they showed. They hardly blitzed. They only sent like 3 guys to rush the passer and made it look like more guys were coming when they weren't. But I don't know, man. This upcoming year, because like I said, this game, I know it's only week 3, but that was a shell shock game. A shell shock game. And to make it even worse, like I said, in this game, yeah, Brock, I am going to single you out because, like I said in my last video, if Kirk Cousins can go through a left-right 1-2-3 read, why in the fuck can't you? Saw Jalen Strong flash open quite a few times. Quite a few. Yet I don't know, man. And you guys let me know what y'all think on this. This is just from what I'm seeing so far. Y'all remember how Kubiak's offense was? How one check, your first check, Andre, your second check, DeAndre. Your third read is a check down. I'm seeing the same shit, and I really wonder is that part of on Brock being with over there with Kubiak for a year. I mean, I highly doubt it, but you never know. Or is it really this system? No, I'm not. No. Let me retract that. It's not the system. It's got to be the coaching. You know what I'm saying? How you coaching it? I don't understand how in the living fuck Brock is 6'8" and he can only go through 2 or 3 reads. This tall motherfucker should be able to see the whole field. But then again, I know this is in Madden. I know games like this happen. Now I'm not about to be like everybody else and bash and down talk my team and talk about how they ain't this and they ain't that, because it's only week 3. Like, for all you motherfuckers that are talking about, oh, they ain't going to the playoffs, they suck. You kick rocks and go choke 'em, come, bitch. Yeah, I said that. But all in all, man, on the offensive side, and I'm pretty sure Bill Belichick's just sitting over there in his little Belichick cave. Every time he plays us says, okay, they're getting some pieces together, but they don't have a tight end. And until they get one, they can't really hurt us. We can schematically game plan and have guys in the right coverage, to cover up and mask, or prevent you from doing what you do well. I can name some of the best tight ends to play the game, and each one of them are fucking game changers. Well, they were game changers when they were in their prime. Antonio Gates, big time, prime time tight end. When he was in his prime, made Phillip Rivers look like fucking Brett Favre at times. Game changer. Dallas Clark when he was with Indy. Young Dallas Clark when Peyton was over there. Of course, yes, Peyton made him look really good and whatnot, but Dallas Clark also came through, with some clutch catches for him. That goes hand in hand. Let's flip the page to Denver. When Peyton got over there, he had Virgil Green and Julius Thomas, two big 6'5" tight ends that can run. Everybody wants to know how Brock beat New England last year. He had receivers and tight ends, and decent play from the O-line. The defense Denver's defense wasn't doing anything all that spectacular, but if you go back to, and I'm not sure if my video is up, but if you go back and watch, any of my videos, if it is up, you'll see me saying that. No, matter of fact, no, let me retract that. It's not a video. I was, doing little comments on NFL.com, and I stayed saying it. How do you beat the Patriots? You gotta have three corners that can, that are solid in man-to-man coverage. That's your first step to keys to victory. Your second step, you have to be able to double cover Gronk at all times. Denver did that. Now, of course, this year is a little different because they went and got Bennett, but with certain bracket coverages, and you can afford to have those receivers covered while bracketing off those tight ends, because that's where New England does their damage. And it fucks with me because Bill O'Brien is trying to do that same bullshit with fucking CJ Fedorowicz and Ryan Griffin. No, the level and talent is far superior. You can't make. That's just like me taking a motherfucker on Madden with a fucking 50 overall. He's got good attributes, but he's got a fucking 50 overall. That means I have to put in work to make this guy a better player. You know what I'm saying? That's what Bill O'Brien is doing with these tight ends. And if, to be perfectly honest, and I know I was speaking on how the system and, the coaching and how some of it's still, Kubiak-like. And after really thinking about it, while I've been doing this video, I was literally thinking about it while doing this video. It may not even be, those two. Seeing as how the system changed, coaches changed, but the general manager didn't change. I really want to ask myself and all of you YouTube viewers, like, do y'all really think that, Rick may be playing a part in this? I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to, find a smoke screen to point the finger at somebody. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm just, eliminating things that make sense, or that don't make sense, Like I said, we had a different coach, different system, different defensive coach. Everything changed as far as our coaches goes, but the way we play is still the same, whether you realize it or not. And this is why I'm questioning Rick Smith on this, because the kind of players you go out and bring to this team reflects on how this team plays. You know, and I saw a few comments on NFL.com where a guy made sense. You know, Houston doesn't go out and get no nasty kind of players. You know what I'm saying? They want those softy, good player, good, I got a clean record type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why shit like that happens. You know, of course, you can always fix problems like that by, you know, shoring up your O-line first and foremost, because I'm only 24, but I know a hell of a lot about football. I know one thing for sure. If you got good linemen, powerful linemen, that translates to good running game, to a good running game. Also, once you got a good running game going, guess what? That sets up good play action and pass plays. But all of that was predicated off of just strengthening the offensive line. I don't know what the fuck Houston is doing, or I'm not going to say Houston, because this part falls on Rick, and I am pointing the finger at you, Mr. Rick Smith, because I need you to make better decisions. Well, I'm not going to say better decisions. I need you to make more precise decisions in these upcoming drafts. As it stands right now, everybody's talking linebacker. Personally, I'm talking tight end. We need a tight end. We need to take a tight end in the first round. Enough with the bullshit. If you look at, well, I'm not gonna say some of the teams that have had success, but you know, some of the tight ends that are having success in this league, they were drafted pretty high. And to be perfectly honest, after this year, if you don't want to draft a tight end, if you don't want to waste a pick and draft a tight end, trade for your boy from Detroit, Eric Ebron, the Superman. I would love to see him down here in this system, because he would be the mismatch that we want. He would be able to outrun most linebackers, and he can outbody most safeties. He would be perfect in this offense with Brock at the helm. But coming up on 13 minutes, so as usual, like, sub, and peace. Shout out to my boy Ray Ray and my boy LaFlame. You know what I'm saying? He been showing me a lot of love, so, you know, shout out to y'all. You know, if y'all on YouTube, go check out their channel. You know what I'm saying? But I know I said it before, but like, sub, and peace, man. I'm still gonna rep them Texans all day long, even after that bullshit yesterday.